hello. This is the Phantom Safety Pin. I'm puzzled, and I think I have the code now. I think I just mixed up the order of where the sunner goes. I have the right symbols. I have roughly the right numbers. I think it might be fish, beetle, frog, sunner. Fish, beetle, hopper, sunner, frog, work. Okay. So let's try that. So the first would be the fish, then the beetle, then the hopper, then sunner, then frog, then work? That's it! That's it! That was the code! Oh my gosh. Yo. That was so neat to watch in 3D, I'm not gonna lie. Wow. Because in the original you could only see it from the one direction, but now, we're now at a point where, as I recall in the original, you have potential for there to be multiple endings. So I'm gonna save this here, and I'm also gonna do another save here, just in case. So I have an alternate save. Whew. God, it's still just as spooky to see that the second time as the first time. You ready to go to Tay? You slide your whole hand over it? That's kind of cool. That's cool. I love that. That's very cool. And getting an achievement for putting in the old code is also neat. Oh, there's animals. Wow. I don't remember that being part of Riven. Kind of pretty. That's where we need to go, obviously. But there's water between them and us, and... There's... I remember these. Very simple. But I don't see a way across, so maybe there's like some sort of boat we can find. The Gehn statue. Wait. Where's the Lincoln book? Oh shoot. Oh shoot! We can talk about this! We can work this out! We can work this out! Or not. That was not... I don't remember that not having a book there. I don't. Okay. So we're going to the tree. And I'm gonna pass out again. It's a little disappointing on that. I thought they'd do a little more of a wooziness effect. I guess maybe because I have that shut off, that blur effect shut off. kind of ruins the effect, I guess. I just didn't want anybody to feel sick from the effect. So I'm in the tree. It's called the Dom tree. It's a big Dom tree. Did all the Rivenese just straight up live in a big tree? Well, I'm here on Tay. Yeah. That is just like I remember it. I've been caught. That's blocked off. What do I do? Where do I go? I'm like trapped. Let me out! Let me out! Oh. Oh? This is different. Hi there.
Katarina e now da saya palo. Yapa ay manay yalepo. Eu tisay. Bekaretere wira pe yelo kene falapo. Tisay. Why te fulupe? Now Katarina ne. Wisi fa polo ya sepe yai.
I didn't understand a word of that, friend. I'm sad you can't look out at the Moie-Tea, like the Moie-Tea city anymore, but I understand it. You can see like little glimpses of it. Huh? So that's how I remember it. Yes. She said Catherine or Catherine. Her name is Catran. There's knocking. How do I open my thing again? Ah, yes. No, that is Adris's. That's not a real book. We know this is not the real book. We know this is a trap book. And if we use it, we'll be in very, very, very big danger. So let's not use it. This is a lecture of Nilla. Interpreted upon reality. My gears are pen. Even malicious. Yes, okay, so Catherine needs me. Yeah, this is talking about Riven like Bolu must be lit. This is the passageway back to the Rebel Age, okay. It bypasses the sub-puzzle. So let me take a photo of that. 3 Bolu must be lit. 1, 2, 3. Looking for clues or notes here. Some consolation at least. Angrier still. Final breath. Well, that's kind of a interesting poem. The art of genocide. That goes hard, Catherine. That goes hard. Her bars are this fire? Okay. A tiny blade cuts the void, the white hole divided, again and again, dipped in black. The nib drips red, the art of genocide. That is fire, girl. Her lyrics are this fire. It's a sad poem, but her lyrics are this fire. Words fall, brittle brown leaves, masquerading as green, should never have held lives that bloomed and as yet unseeded. I feel nothing today. Mood! Where are the guys? Aww. Kron needs a hug. Yes, and this, of course, gives us... Oh... There's the access code for the Starfisher right there, in Rivenese numbers. Okay. Combination was required by the Moie-Tea long ago. She doesn't write them in Demi numbers, she writes them in Rivenese numbers. Remember, she's from Riven. That's 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 2, 3, 5, 4, 6. I think 6, 2, 1, 2, 4. I don't know what that is. 2, 3, 5, 4. I don't know. Funny fail again is for yo no. She talks about H233. She wrote, hey. You know, it's really sad. Really, really sad that they never really explored as much of Katran's backstory as, they could have. They truly never did explore as much of Katran's story as they could have, and I wish that they would have. I really wish they would. So we got the trap book, we got the, yeah. Let's not touch the trap book. Because we touch the trap book, bad things happen. In fact, I can show you what happens if we touch the trap book. I'm actually gonna make a quick, before I do anything, oh, I can't save here? Okay. Do we get to explore? We get to explore, Tay! We get to explore, Tay! Okay, this makes up for it. Sir! That's... Oh, it's a weapon! That is such a cool weapon! We get to explore, Tay! Can I save in Tay? I can save in Tay! You get to explore Tay! I don't think he wants to talk to me. Hello. Good evening, sir. I'm just blown away that we now get to explore Tay properly. They do seem to want to... Oh my god. Is there a puzzle we solve in Tay? Cyan, let us explore Tay! Oh my god. No, oh my god, I'm so excited. Are we gonna learn more about the Rivenese and the Moie-Tea? Huh. Okay, so this, I need to explain this. So, they see Katran, basically, as a goddess, because she can write. She was kind of the chosen one by Gehn, and thus was trained to write by Gehn. And as such, after being kind of taken away by Adris, who's this like off-worlder who came from another world with the same ability to write, they see her basically as a god, a goddess, a living goddess, which is kind of cool, kind of creepy. Okay, but where do I go and what do I do with this, though, is the question. Not here. Yeah, not here. A lot of looking around, probably. I don't click on this, I don't think. Huh? You're out of the way. I just think it's so cool we get to explore Tay. Okay, no. And no, they've got the, symbology of 6 everywhere. It's almost like a purposeful attempting to tell Gehn to stuff it, which is really cool. That everything in... Yeah, you look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Everything is 6s. It's very bee-like a hive. This is sometimes called the Hive Age, the Rebel Hive Age. Literally a rebel hive. I'm just blown the f away that we get to explore an age that we really only got a fleeting glimpse of in the original. The barest fleeting glimpse. Oh, that feels ominous. Oh. That's the book back. Ah, they're like... Oh my god, it goes so much further down, too. I wonder how they get their food now, because Riven isn't gonna be around forever. Really is so much like Riven. Like the jungle island area on Riven. Maybe they used to all... Because that big tree got cut down, remember? Maybe they all used to live in that big tree. Wow. Wow. That was so cool. No, I'm geeking out about this so much. Oh my god. That was everything I wanted to see out of a Riven remake. We get to walk around the Starry Expanse. We get to walk around Tay. Do we get to walk around 233? This is it. This is the definitive Riven. This is the definitive Riven. I'm calling it. This is the definitive Riven. I'm not going to say it's not. This is the definitive Riven. This is the definitive Riven. You can't convince me otherwise. This is the version of Riven that they wanted to make, and I am positive of it. Oh, I can zoom in. I just realized I have a zoom in key. A zoom in key. That's cool. So now we know the access code to get back this way if we wanted to. Yeah, I see it. Okay. Just make sure that I've got it. So if I click... And then this one and this far one back here. Aha! Yeah, that shows you the secret entrance into the Moie-Tea cave. That's so cool. And it's so hidden. That's neat. And it shuts itself. It like seamlessly shuts itself. Like you can't even tell. That is so cool. I'm just fascinated. I'm fascinated. So we gotta go back to Prison Island, because I gotta go talk to Katron. Riven is still falling apart. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we gotta do. And I think the other thing we need to do, we need to work with the fire marbles now. We've now just about got the answer to everything we need to do. We've cleared the first major hurdle, which was find the Moie-Tea rebels. Because that unlocks, speaking to Katron, and then we also need to interact with Gehn's side, which is where we go looking and messing around with the fire marbles. the firearm puzzle. And it's different this time. But we've got the mass and the strike numbers. I've done all that off screen for you, so you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about watching me do math on screen. Or rather, on camera. So that's all set. I did that off screen in my couple days I took off trying to finalize codes and stuff. Double check my answers. We must go to Prison Island. We must again go to prison because again, I'm a bad girl. The force at which that dome slammed shut scares the shit out of me. So I don't know if you guys know this, but I've done a lot of work in like factory settings. Quality assurance and like packaging and like food safety mostly. I've been around a lot of heavy machinery that does like a lot of food safety protocol machinery and heavy duty equipment that is like industrial, like actual industrial canning processing equipment. Some of it bladed, some of it not. I've done everything. I even worked with like butcher's saws before, like butcher's bone saws and meat saws before. Cleaning them, taking them apart, putting them back together, and industrial grinders, you name it, I've probably worked with it. And also a lot of like chemical and like science equipment as well in my background as in my work career. So it's really, really nerve-wracking to me to watch those domes move around because it reminds me of like industrial machinery. Like I'm so convinced you could so easily like hurt yourself really, really badly if you do not stay out of the way of those domes. Like it would crush you. And yes, before you ask, I have seen an industrial accident. Nothing major, nothing at all major. But I at one point was working on a canning machine doing food safety. I think this is where I need to go. For a place that did like canned pie fillings. I was their quality assurance stats person. And part of it is we would take these cans of pie filling and test them. And one of them, at one time, the high-speed canner, which is very, very hot and very, very fast, and seals very, very quickly, the sprocket got jammed by a bunch of cans. And when that happens, all the cans will fall on the floor, obviously, and it makes a big mess. So I run over, I hit the E-stop, and I go to tell the person whose job is to fix it, be careful, I want you to make sure there's no power left in there, because sometimes power can stay in a system, even though you don't need there to be power in the system. So he went to go move it, and unfortunately, there was power left in the system, and when he tried to move one of the cans out of the way, the machine jerked a little forward, and it cut his hand open. He needed, I think, like 10 stitches, and to go to the hospital. He was okay. He didn't, like, lose the hand or any fingers or anything, but it was, in fact, an industrial accident. It was the first time I'd ever seen one. It was pretty bad. They ended up having to shut down the line and clean it because it bled everywhere. It was crazy. He was okay. He was just fine. I do want to emphasize, he was fine. He did not lose any fingers. But yes, that is the one concession to any sort of tired industrial accident I've ever seen. Thankfully, it wasn't worse. So I wonder if Petrana has something to tell us. Maybe she does. We should go talk to her. The rebels seem keen on having us talk to her. It's just so sad. I can just imagine that this used to be a beautiful, beautiful, like, big tree, like, village. I'm assuming that's where the Moie-Tea lived. Petron? Hi!
You're back.
Yes.
Time is running out. You have to free me. The combination is hidden somewhere in Ghehn's outpost in age 233, so you'll have to trap him to get it.
She makes it very clear. So we need to get to age 233, which is where Gehn is. And we have to trap him. Just like in the original Riven. Oh, I'm gonna run around here. Very, very pretty. She's right, time is running out and the damage is getting slowly more and more severe over time. I'm pretty sure, like, some new cracks, I've seen some new cracks form in the water over the time. It's so crazy. It sounds like the world is splitting itself apart. What do you think I was going to say? Did you think I was going to drop the name of the game? No. Come on. That wouldn't make it that obvious. I've always found the Moie-Tea theme really eerie. Secretive, eerie, and spooky. Like, they're the good guys, and their theme song is scary as balls. Balls are pretty scary. And it's this one. No, it's... Come on. Come on! Okay, why can't I get it now? I can get it now. I know what the code is. I do know. There we go. A little more open than that. Constantly missing codes. More f***ing codes. Just like in Marble Hornets, more f***ing codes. Anyway, Itron's right. Time is running out. We need to be making haste and dealing with the fire model puzzle. But that means we have to do some traveling to other ages. I believe there's only a couple domes left to power up. In fact, there's only one left to power up. I believe it's Survey Island. I think it's Survey Island. But we'll have to see, because I do want to make sure the fast travel system's completely opened up. That'll take a little doing. I still cannot, it just floors me that we're able to travel around and through, like, Tay. Okay, so there's that one. I don't know where that one leads. Okay, that one, this one, that one. So it's just that one down there, which I think is Survey Island. Let me double check. Let's see, so we did Jungle. I know we use Survey. We use Temple, we use Prison. It's Boiler Island. I need to go to Boiler Island. So the easiest route to Boiler Island, as I remember, is through the Jungle Island minecart. So we want to go to Jungle Island. And then from there take the minecart, I believe. And then we go to Boiler Island and we open the dome. And it's fantastic! And that should give us the power we need. Because I think you actually do have to go through the domes and power up the domes and use them. This is such an elegant solution to the game. and brings in this concept of like mysticism and magic a little bit early that we see in some of the later games, especially End of Ages and Revelation. I do like that we have this more this fusion of like the magic and the technology, this magic tech that's going on, with a little bit of the steampunk flavor that the games are kind of known for. It's really, really neat. Let me out, please. I'd like to leave the dome, please. Can I leave the dome? I want to leave the dome. Simply allow me to leave the dome. Okay, there we go. There we are. We're okay, we're good. I thought I was gonna be stuck in the dome forever. Back here, and what I need to do is take the minecart, so we're gonna do the minecart ride again. Yay! But, I just think it's really, really cool that the game, has all these, like, differences now. These new, solutions and these new ideas to some of its puzzles. New concepts, new things that it does. It really makes it feel very, very unique, very interesting, very different. But still hauntingly familiar for those who have played the original Riven. And the change of the domes being from books that lead you to 233 to being a trip into the starry expanse that lets you go wherever you want in the game. It's just kind of fun. You can kind of hear it moving around back there. It's going to be a little bit of a wait, but yeah, I just think it's really cool that they decided to go a little more weird with it. It's almost a little Cthulhu-esque in that it gives you a different perspective. A different perspective of the game, a different interpretation of the game. I have no doubt that back in 1997, if they had the technology to do that, they would have done something like that. And again, it's just wild to me to be able to walk around this world in full 3D. Or even semi-full 3D. The latter two games, Exile and Revelation, and of course End of Ages, you could walk around kind of in full 3D. It's not a slideshow. It's an actual living, breathing world. And it's, I think, what Riven really deserved. Because, again, it feels more immersive, it feels more real, it feels more alive. It feels more like a place. And it's a beautiful, beautiful place, and a tragic place, and just a scary place. And, I mean, I think this type of rework for the game has immersed me in the game more than the original ever did. And I think Cyan is f***ing brilliant for that. This was exactly, I think, what the game needed to really shine and show the full capacity of exactly what the brothers were going for, you know? Like, you see scenes like this and how blue the water is and how clear, like, everything is and how real these rocks look, even for being a little more, like, the realism, even for them, you know they're 3D generated and 3D rendered, but the realism of these rocks and the sand, it feels exactly like the textures of the original Riven. It's just as realistic looking as the original Riven. Sure, the the animations and like the movies are no longer that full motion that feels like a real person in a real world. But I think you've sacrificed that. That's one of the weak points it has. Oh no, it closed it again? Okay. Do we really gotta go for the damn boiler again? Aww. Oh right, because I had to shut the thing. That's why. I really hope we don't have to solve the boiler puzzle again. I didn't enjoy that. I probably should not be doing puzzle games when I have not had my concerto. But, alright, no, because I had to power it on again, didn't I? No, wait. Oh, right, yeah, because I have to open the door again. I forgot all this. I legit forgot all this. There we go. We need that power so we can open it. Will it now allow me to open the door, please? Why would you not let me open the door? Let me open the door! It won't let me open the door anymore. Did I take the wrong route? I think I took the wrong route. Damn it. Why can't I get in there now? Let me through. Oh boy. I'm gonna pause here and come back when I reach the other way around through Survey Island. I'll be right back. Alrighty. We're back on the proper island now. Is it just me or is that rift in the world gotten bigger? Not crazy. Am I like, see there, all the way through there? I feel like the rifts in the world have gotten a lot bigger. Maybe I'm seeing things, but it really does feel like they've gotten a lot bigger. Ah, yes. Polish. 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 Apparently, there's a team you can get if you stare at this for 15 minutes. I'm not gonna. There's a team you can get if you stare at this for 15 minutes. I'll do that off screen. I want the Chivo, but I'm gonna do that off screen. Alright, so we're here on Boiler Island. I need to find the dome. I believe the dome is this way. If I'm recalling correctly, the dome is this way. There are many doors, Gehn boy. I can't explain that. It didn't load in the bridge. And I was Wile E. Coyote walking on thin air for a hot minute. I'm sure that wasn't intentional. I just think that's very funny. So like I said, we have to find the dome. I think the dome is actually this way. Yep, this way. This is where the dome is. And then how do I stop it? Where's the thingy? I think it's up this way. And I gotta find it. It's somewhere. In the observation tunnel area. Well, I know it's not down here. There's a spot where you look down into where the dome area is. And you click the thing. Is it over here? Well, that's the way to Gehn's. Maybe it is in Gehn's lab. I don't remember. It's been a while since I actually did anything on this island. My brain is not braining right now. I don't know why whenever I come to Boiler Island, my brain refuses to brain. Oh, right! Yes, it's this way. Now I remember. Yeah, it's like here somewhere, isn't it? Because you can go down this way. And take the switch back, isn't it? I think it's down here. That's the pipe back out. Into the boiler area. That's not it. I deadass don't remember where like the thing to open up the dome is. I swear. Because you can see the dome from here, I just don't remember where the thing to open it is. Maybe I am stupid and it is in there. I deadass don't remember. Hang on, I'm gonna check my notes for something. Is that like it right down there? I don't see where it's supposed to be. Yeah, I'm gonna give me 1 second. I'm gonna check my notes real quick. Because I genuinely don't remember. I'm sorry, I genuinely don't remember. So I just realized we are getting close to time, even though I paused. Also, while I was trying to go check my notes, Riven crashed, so now is probably a good time as any to pause the game and come back later. So I guess it's your Phantom Safety Pin. This has been Riven 2024, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.